Welcome to the channel, everybody. This is Hardware Despair. My name is Ryan, and today we are playing Dwarf Fortress. Here we are, taking a look at the surface. Let's get things going. Let's get it moving. So they are working on our floors here so that we can have a little path, little area to stand for the Rangers, which we don't currently have set up yet. We don't have any squads yet, but we are going to work towards that. I think this is the episode where I at least set it up. Might as well. Do I have the noble yet here? Or I should just say the military commander, not really a noble. We do not. So let's find somebody like a peasant here. Actually, it might be easier to start to train up an archer squad first and then worry about like metal, an armor squad later down the road. So we'll set the ranger as our commander. That might be the best bet. Let's see. Now let's create the squad. We'll do leather. And yeah, boom, she's already set up. Now, question is, who do I assign? I don't necessarily think we should fill this up because we don't have a lot of dwarves. I'm just thinking one or two. Maybe 3 or 4. We'll see. Oh, look, the Dwarven Weaponsmith Necromancer. I think we're going to put him in there. No, to be honest, no. I don't. How do I take him out now? I'll figure that out later. We can just leave him. But he's all right, I guess. It's just I'm so unsure about him. I'm not sure if he's actually a good guy or not. Yeah, but looking through this, there really isn't a lot of options here. I could just start setting people up and count on the fact that they only work, train for half the month or whatever. But yeah, it's still not even enough with the small population we've got. So what I think I'll do is I'll go back to squad. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up the schedule right now. Okay, well, I've got it set up to an alternating schedule, but I do have them still set up for off-duty right now because I'm not sure how much we've got. Okay, yeah, I still need some chests, although this room's probably sufficient. Let's see. I'll go ahead and assign it, yeah, as a barracks. We do need a few more chests, but that'll be okay for now. Let's go ahead and outline that, accept, and bada boom. Now, let's see. If we go back to it, yeah, I can assign. Yeah, we'll put everything there for now. Like I said, there's only 2 of them, and they're not even active duty. But what I would love to set up is an archery, like target, yeah, an archery range here. So let me dig that out. We're going to put that on priority number 1. And I guess I'll just put it right here next to their location. So I wonder, let's see here. Okay, so this is what, 6? So I add 4 more. That's 10 spots there. So we could get like an entire squad in here training at once, hopefully. We'll see if that's how it works out. Okay, well, I've just set the last of the available temples right now that have dug out, and I believe it was this guy, yeah, the muck. One worship here. So we've got this many temples open, as you can see. I've set up several. I'll have to count these out to figure out where I'm left off in that list there. There's one more to be finished here. I'm debating still on actually continuing like our bedrooms and stuff on this level, or maybe going down a level and kind of doing the same thing I've done here, but just down here, because we're stuck in the corner over here. Once again, we're at the very edge of our map, as you can see at the surface here. But this, I mean, I could expand outward for quite a bit in this direction. It would just kind of break the symmetry. And right now it's so nice, but we'll see. It's still over what we need right now. So each one of these little blocks has 10 bedrooms in it. And, oh, we still need a chest or 2, don't we? How is our chest situation? We've got cabinets, doors, beds. We've got everything but chests, believe it or not. Let me see here. What do we got going on? Okay, he does have coffers on the list, but it's pretty low. Let's see if we can't. Oh, boy. We're out of wood. I know that. I was hoping maybe to get some chests going. Let's do that though anyway. Maybe we'll open up next time we get next time we get a trader, but let's see here. Chest. Yeah, how many do we want? Well, we want a lot, so let's do 50. Very good. I wonder how we're doing on our iron. We set up specific dwarves last time that would work these smelters, and here I see a couple of them at work already. Let's check and see what our stocks are at. I'm interested to see the charcoal levels too, because oh, look at the iron bars. Oh, yes. Nice. This is what we want. Beautiful. I have to switch these guys over to steel here pretty soon. Oh wow. But yeah, I switched off all the charcoal production. Jesus. Oh, we've already got some steel. A little bit. Yeah, but we've got a ton of charcoal left. I was getting worried we'd get too low, and we still, obviously, we will run out. But let me go ahead and switch one of these over. If I take off hematite and magnetite and I put on pig iron and steel, then that will allow me to have two forges operating on steel, or two smelters, I should say. One of them's set for platinum. I'm almost tempted to turn that one off, but we'll let it go. So I've got one of them now working on iron bars, while two of them are. Is that right? Okay, I think I need to hematite, magnetite. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this one I just need to cancel these two. I set the work orders, but I didn't cancel the actual tasks. So yeah, we've got two smelters now set up for going into the steel production, folks. We're going to get as much of that going as possible. Now, I'm interested to see also another quick check of the stocks. Let's see our flask situation. We've got 31. Oh, look at these platinum flasks. They are gorgeous. Just what I wanted to see. All right, so we're getting a good amount of trade goods, because I do believe we had a recent visit from the dwarves, but we could get the elves or even the humans to show up eventually, so that would be really great. Now, while we're up here on the surface, let's take a look here. Okay, this is still going very slowly, but that's all right. Like I said, our population's pretty low. Man, oh man. Ooh, tables are nice. I'd love to get some more dwarves, but for the moment, we're just going to have to wait on those migrants. Well, I went ahead and decided, instead of just like I said, breaking the symmetry of this level, I'm going to go ahead and replicate it down here. So we just went down a level, and there it is. It's no big deal. I don't even think I'll set a hotkey for it, because it's just going to be more bedrooms with more temples and stuff. All the interesting things like the noble's bedroom, the inn, I'm going to put up here on this level. Now it's a bit awkward. It's definitely not symmetrical, but that's just because of the mountainside gets cut off here. But hey, that's just how it goes when you build in the mountainside. I'm still enjoying the base, though. It's a good location. Now we've got some ugly rooms right here. I got to take care of these. I think once I get them all furnished and stuff, they won't look too bad. Do we have any doors, please? Put some doors in here. That'll help for a start. All right, beautiful. Let's get the doors laid down here too. Very good. Well, I've got a bunch of them made. Might as well. I'm still working on this. I kind of like to make it all perfect before I actually open it up, but I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably go ahead and just set a nice, yeah, we're going to go meeting area. Do the whole thing, including the walls, because we will eventually smooth and engrave them. And that's going to be an inn/tavern. Beautiful. All right, now of course I can go in. Oops, I can go in here and add some dwarves. I'm not going to do that just yet. Again, we're really we'll put 20 here. We're really low on dwarves, so for the time being, this is it. They'll just have to come in here and serve themselves. Oh boy, well we've got another possession. Let's check it out. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, we claimed the craft dwarf shop. That could mean anything, really. Let's see, here it is. No, that's not it. This is it right here. Oh crap, he still needs something. He needs wood. Oh, we're gonna have to open up the gates for our little man here. He's having an issue and he needs some wood. So let's go ahead and we'll pull the lever. We'll release. Now let's go to the surface real quick. There's a little bit of wood around here. I think our guys just dropped when I ordered them all into the burrow. Speaking of the burrow, let's make sure that nobody's assigned to it. There we go. So now they can go freely, come and go. I will go ahead and order. Let's take full advantage of this. Let's get some of this close wood. Here I see a couple of trees. Look at them already coming and going. That's beautiful. I suspect we'll get some more visitors too, since we've got the old tavern open now. Oh man, the only other good source of wood is down here by the river, which kind of stinks. Oh look, it must be winter right now. It is. It's late winter. It's all frozen over right here. But there's a bunch of wood right here. As you can see, we've chopped a lot. I mean, I can order a couple more trees to be downed, but it's risky. I have a feeling, I think we lost some dwarves going out there. initially, which really stinks, but hey, we've got to have the wood. Now, let's go down below and see if that helped him at all. He's still there. What else does he need now? Oh, no, no, no. I think he's working on it. Yeah, yeah. It says he's begun mysterious construction. Awesome. No need to worry. We're good to go. So we could close up shop right away, but let's just keep things going. What is this cat doing? Following people around. Does he need to be zoned here, possibly? Oh, here we go. It's a peach wood cup. Oh, well, no wonder she needed wood. That's all it is. It's just made out of wood. Thank you. Wow, that's very nice of you. Let's see here. So I don't have any pedestals ready to go. I think we've got a couple crafted, but I don't. I'm going to put them in the royal chambers, which we still haven't even dug out yet. So that's going to be right here across from the tavern. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to lie. When I get this alert, my heart skipped a beat. I thought we had lost another dwarf. I was just looking at them going back and forth out here. They're moving so far. Oh, they got to climb up the side of the mountain just to get back to the base. It's quite a task. And of course, I set the drawbridge in the most awkward spot for them. But luckily, we did get an elven caravan show up. Welcome, elves. Now, they're probably not going to have a lot. I think I will actually buy all their wood. I'm going to buy all their wood, and we're going to look at their animals, too, if they have any animals and food. As you can see, I have no meat and no fish. I mean, that's pretty much intentional. Our food is still pretty solid, regardless of that. The drinks are good, too. When we opened the walls up, I did order several plants gathered. Maybe we should do a few more, because it actually looks like they've gotten... Yeah, they've gotten most of that stuff gathered. Let's do over on this side real quick. Yeah, oh, there's a good, like 24 or so little spots for them to gather. Okay, so time for a broker, and let's see, I'm going to move some of those platinum flasks up there. Okay, see, that's what I was worried about. We've got fighting going on over here. These wolverines are fighting our dwarves and our dogs and stuff. I'm getting the notification over here, so we just got to hope they don't die. And see, I'm betting that's what happened. They probably got into... we lost a couple of dwarves. If we look down here, we've got them memorialized. Oh, and that reminds me, actually, somebody did say if I read the memorial, it'll tell us went missing in the year. Oh, okay, so it doesn't really say exactly what happened, just that he went missing. Went missing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm suspecting they went missing in the year. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, look, he was the creator of something. Anyway, that's something I think we can avoid. Hopefully, if we just stay sealed up, and we might have to open up the caverns. Of course, those have their own dangers and stuff, but keeping a sealed drawbridge is something I do like to do. Oh, look at this. We've got migrants, folks, and man, it looks like it doubled our population. We were in the 20s. Are they still coming? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I bet you they are. Yep, they're still streaming in, guys. Oh, the mountain homes have just blessed us. Look, we got a little duck. Oh my God, we got so many people. This is huge. Oh yes. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, look at these new arrivals. We've got soap makers. We've got a brewer, a shearer. Oh, another necromancer. Are you freaking kidding me? This one's a dwarf mechanic. What's up with the necromancers? Why? Oh my God, that's so crazy. Okay, well, we got two necromancers. Oh, they're still coming in, folks. They are still here. Well, remember I was saying all the bedrooms we had an overabundance. I think that's no longer true. But, we might be at the final load here. We've got a stray donkey coming in, but that looks like the last of them. Oh, look, another dang Wolverine is fighting. Well, that's okay. We've got a huge new population of dwarves, so that's awesome. Real quick, I'm going to go into the trading and just see what these filthy elves have to offer, and then we're going to get into probably filling up our first squad. Okay, well, I've put everything they have of value that I really want up here, including one instrument, so that's pretty cool. We also got some clay, a few animals. The most interesting one is the river otter we'll be buying. Probably just going to butcher it. But I didn't see any wood, unfortunately. You know what? I'm actually going to buy these bows, too. Normally I don't buy weapons from the elves, but I will buy some bows from them. Also, the shields aren't bad, but we'll make our own shields out of steel, probably. So, yeah, everything else is pretty solid. Like I said, I bought their chests, too, and their food. So, it's not very much. It's only like a couple of these We'll literally do it. Like 2 chests, and that's it. Yeah. These elves, they're so dumb. Well, after placing all the new animals in the respective zones, I think it's time we go ahead and fill up our squad. So let's open them up here. No, I want to click that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start assigning positions to all the dwarves. Okay, weird. So there is a third necromancer. This one is a dwarf clerk, and he's a competent sword dwarf. So I have actually placed the other 2 in this archer squad, but I think I'll save this guy for the metal squad since he's actually a decent fighter. The others, yeah, I've just been putting random dwarves in here. Like the, let's see here, fishery workers. Why the heck do we have a fishery worker? But yeah, anything we don't really need. Like, I'm actually leaving the soap maker active for now. Potash maker, probably don't need that. Okay, so we've got a full squad here. I actually, real quick, I want to check the weapons. I think we do have the bows, or the crossbows, but I just want to make sure. Okay, yes we do. There we go. We've got 10 iron crossbows. Just perfect, ready to go. Awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to make these guys active now. So let's go into the schedule. Since this one, it's easier to see it. Since this one's highlighted, I'm going to click on this one. So now they are on staggered training. You can see routine, staggered training. They're ready to go. I can just close this up for now. And we should see them start to, depending on what month it is. Oh, looks like they're already making their way in here. Yep. So they're going to start to fill this place up with their different gear and stuff. This isn't quite ready yet, but I think I can still set it to train here. Okay, I've got the directional thing set to the right way, so we're good to go. Like I said, it's not totally complete, but there's there's like 4 targets there, so hopefully they'll use that to shoot in. Now the question is, will they target that if I've got them training in here too? Hold on, let's see. Oh, yeah, I need to set... Okay, yep. Okay, so the silvers of toning. And I want to leave this one set to... Yeah, I want to leave them to train in here, because I don't want them to just shoot. You know, I want them to train in their wrestling and different stuff and whatnot. And since we don't have full targets up, I'm going to leave it kind of split for now. But we might change that in the future, back and forth. I want them to really get their marksmanship up. Here we go. We've got 2 necromancers fighting on our side now. And just checking on the leather maker, it actually looks like they're going pretty strong. Most of this has been nearly all completed, so that's handy, especially considering we've got a brand new squad up. I'm glad about that. Now the question is, can we get a metal squad going? Let me close this up real quick, because we are definitely going to want that happening as soon as possible. Of course, I can lay out the room here real quick. You know what? Let's get this fully mined out, please. I'm tired of looking at these little pieces of stuff that I've left here. Let's get those done in a high priority. I think our miners are down here. Yeah, just finishing off this new area, which is fine. That's fine. But I definitely want to get the... oh, yeah, I wanted to check out the steel and armor situation. So let's check the stocks first for the bars. Let's see what we got in terms of steel. I know we have a ton of iron. We could easily make multiple sets. Oh, look at this. We are getting some decent steel now. I love that. All right, so I think we probably can start working on sets of armor. Real quick though, let's just see what we've got. Breastplates, shirts, nothing. Oh, there's like random stuff. I think this is, I'm not sure where this stuff came from. Maybe it's just, we have been making tunics and stuff like this. This is our new, but I think maybe a lot of this stuff was just brought here. I'm not sure, but it's good. We're looking good. We've got some armor, but now we need a full set of steel. So let me get that set up here on our metalsmith's forges. Most of them aren't really doing anything except making platinum stuff or nothing at all. So let's put those to work. Okay, well that should keep the metalsmith going for a little while. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the steel warhammers off. We'll let the armor smith work at this particular one. And yeah, I'll set this one up for the weapons. So I don't want to go overboard with the weapons right now, but I think warhammers are probably the best. And not necessarily the best, but that's just what I want to go with. So let's see here. Oh, Spelled it wrong. There we are. Steel warhammers. We'll just do 10 of those. Like I said, I'm not going to go crazy. I want most of it, most of our steel to go into our armor for now, because we probably do have some odds and ends in terms of weapons just laying around they can use. But yeah, a nice set of steel warhammers would be ideal eventually. So one thing I noticed is that we did get a bard during the most recent wave of immigrants. So I'm going to go ahead and set them as the performer here for our place, if it'll let me. There we go. So we've got ourselves an official bard over here. What's interesting is she's not even like the best at it. Like, we've got dwarves who are better at her. But that's okay. She'll grow into it, which is pretty awesome. I just wonder where that instrument we bought ended up. Maybe she just grabbed it. I'm not sure. I could check. Let's see here. If we look at this instruments, still 0 of 5. You know, all those temples that we have set up too, they also desire instruments, I'm pretty sure. So that's probably ended up in one of those. But hey, look at this. They finally got this dug out. So this is going to be the hallway, or the rooms of the Baron or Baroness whenever we officially get them. So one thing I think I'm going to do is have it smoothed and engraved before we start putting furniture in, because that'll make sure all the different squares get done. Now, normally I wouldn't do that this early on, but like I said, this way it'll prevent any spaces from being like unsmoothed beneath certain pieces of furniture. And we've got a whole bunch of dwarves now, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. The only thing that it's interrupting is, yeah, the walls. They're still not quite done, but we're getting there. You know, and in fact, I was thinking, I think we're at the stage now where here's what I want to do. I'm going to go into my constructions, do some floors. So essentially what I'm doing now is I'm going to select my own material. I'm going to place, this is the platform which will prevent any goblins or intruders from climbing our walls and giving them the ability to come up over the top here. So this is, boom, it's like a ledge that will overhang, you know, the wall itself at the very top of our tower. So I'm going to do that, lay this all out. It's just going one over the edge, just a little bit. Doesn't need to be too far, too crazy or anything. And of course it is sitting directly above our fortifications so that we can still shoot downward and not have to worry about being blocked by like a barrier. All right, so I'm just going to set all this. Doesn't really matter what it's made out of. Boom. There we go. So they've got still a little bit of work before this is all done. I would like to get some hatch covers placed too. Do we have some? Can't remember if I built some of these. No. All right, let me pop down below and get some stone hatch covers ordered too. Okay, I've got 4 of them queued up to be made, and it's not really super important that you do that. Like up here at the top level where you can see I've got these 4 little entrance holes down to the bottom. I just like to have it neat and tidy, everything placed. You know what I might eventually do at some point is move the beehives up to the very top level. That way they're out of the way and the bees won't be stinging people. Because I do constantly get notifications. Right here, here's one. The thresher has been stung by a honeybee. So, I put them in a really high traffic area. You can see I've got 6 hives right here. Probably shouldn't have done that because I'm getting notifications constantly. And it can't be good for their mood to be constantly getting stung. Oh, look, we've got a farmer's guild. Let's go set that up. Okay, here we go. I don't have a lot of tables and chairs. I need to go down and set orders for those again, I think, too. But at least we've got it designated, so I think that officially fulfills the request. Man, look how quick they are at smoothing this out. Tell you, these dwarves love to smooth stuff. Anyway, let's go down below, because I think our stone shops, yeah, they're kind of sitting here empty. We've got the hatch covers being made, and that's it. So yeah, I've definitely got some work orders I could put in. We need more coffins for sure. You know how that goes. We're going to need more of those. You better believe it. Let's see. We got the hatch covers done. We've got the hatch covers covered. Let's get some statues, actually. I'd like to get, a good quantity of those. Let's do 25 of them. Nope, not that many. Yeah, 25's good. Now let's pop over to this other workshop, and I'll set some stuff up over here, too. You know what? We also picked up some cages from those elves when I made that trade for the animals. Also, I haven't butchered up the otter yet. I forgot about that. But real quick, what I want to do is go ahead and set some cage traps, I think. Let's see. Yep, cage trap. Beautiful. So I like to kind of place these, just around the edges here of the walls, because a lot of the time, and towards the entrance too, obviously. Okay, we've only got two, but yeah, a lot of times you'll see the goblins when they come up to your walls. They'll get caught up in those traps, and it's pretty fun. You can keep them as exhibits in a zoo and stuff like that. It's a ton of fun. We had a little zoo in the last one. Didn't last very long. That was towards the end of the playthrough, but we'll do another one of those too for sure. So we're doing all right here. I'm looking pretty solid in terms of progression. We've got nice population. We've got a real chunky wave of migrants. In fact, as I mentioned, I'm going to have to get to work on these the second row of beds here, because we're going to need it pretty soon. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoy this content, consider hitting like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also, check the description down there for the different links I've got, and I will see you on the next episode.